In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Today, a major attack struck a Russian port, targeting a fuel train ferry bound for southern Russia. Reports allegedly indicate that the attack was masterminded by the US, NATO, and supported by various powers, is a direct challenge to Russia. Putin was informed of the attack during a meeting. He ordered an immediate and powerful counterattack within 24 hours. The situation is dire, with many forces eager to strike Russia, particularly Putin, who has survived numerous attempts on his life. Putin recently announced that anyone unhappy with their country, be they European, American, or Indian, could come to Russia for residency and later citizenship. But now, tensions have escalated. Israel, furious about recent developments, will not relent. The war, initially fading into the background, has reignited with an attack on Russia's heart, showing that Ukraine is merely a pawn for America. In a recent meeting in Chechnya, Ramadan Kadyrov, a key figure, was seen embracing the Quran, symbolizing a stand that many Muslim leaders have failed to take. This clear-cut issue has put Russia in the crosshairs, with enemies eager to weaken the country. Yemen has launched significant attacks on Israeli ships far from their usual routes. These unexpected and intense attacks have caused widespread destruction, leaving Israel and America struggling to respond. Yemen has announced plans for even more devastating attacks, with the goal of making America and Israel suffer. Over the past 24 to 48 hours, Yemen's attacks have intensified, destroying 4 ships and creating chaos. The situation has become unpredictable, with Israel now fearing that Yemen has acquired advanced weapons and technology from Russia, further escalating tensions. Israel believes that Russia's involvement with Yemen is a direct provocation, and they are pushing NATO to engage in war with Russia. The aim is to deplete Russia's weapons, preventing them from being supplied to Iran or Yemen. Israel fears that if a major conflict does not erupt soon, Russia will continue to strengthen its allies, posing a greater threat. Meanwhile, Israel is concerned that advanced Russian weapon systems have reached Iran, indicating that Russia has surplus military resources. If war breaks out, these resources will be crucial, and Israel is desperate to prevent this from happening. In this complex and dangerous scenario, America, Israel, and Europe are targeting Russia, with Ukraine serving as the battleground. The situation is reminiscent of past conflicts, where the real instigators remain hidden while others bear the brunt of the attacks. Putin has acknowledged that without American support, Ukraine lacks the capability to launch such significant attacks, highlighting America's central role in this conflict. As tensions rise, Israeli teams have arrived in Cairo for talks, but these discussions seem futile. Meanwhile, Israel prepares for a major attack on Lebanon, driven by the belief that they must act before the situation spirals further out of control. With key figures like Ismail Haniyeh and Fawad Shukr killed and Iran provoked, the region is on the brink of a larger conflict. Russia, bordered by Ukraine and deeply involved in the situation with Iran, faces immense pressure. Despite the critical situation, the 57 Islamic countries have remained passive, leaving Russia, Iran, and their allies to bear the burden alone. This escalating conflict could have far-reaching consequences, with Russia at the center of a global power struggle and the potential for a major war looming on the horizon. Don't forget to subscribe to Current Scan, like the video, share it, and definitely express your opinions in the comment section.